Welcome to Mahaska County Conservation's Great Outdoors. I'm Laura DeCook, the naturalist for the Mahaska County Conservation Board. If you wander through any section that's displaying Halloween in any store these days, you'll find representations of bats and spiders and owls, animals that are associated with the Halloween season. Well, if you think about what these animals are really doing this time of year, you might find it odd to see how seasonally out of place these decorations really are. However, for decades, they have earned a spooky reputation. Bats were originally connected to mythological stories because some species live in dark, spooky caves and because they were seen at night, not during the day. However, bats that live in Iowa, they either migrate or hibernate this time of year. Migrating bats fly south where temperatures are much warmer during the winter. Hibernating bats find enough to eat and store up enough energy to sleep through most of the fall all the way into the next spring. While many people decorate their homes and yards with a bunch of bats, the only way a person is likely to see a bat at flight in the end of October is if a bat is aroused from winter hibernation by accident. If that happens, it's unfortunate because the bat may not have enough fat stored up in his body to survive the winter. Like bats, owls have earned a spooky reputation. Owls fly around at night and their calls can frighten people. An owl seen with a sudden twist of its head and its glittery staring eyes probably add to its spooky reputation. Spiders also fall into the category of spooky critters. Depending on where a person might live, they might not see a lot of spiders around the Halloween. In fact, in movie-perfect Halloween settings, places with chilly temperatures, frost, and colorful fallen leaves, most spiders would have laid eggs and died by then. Spiders cannot survive the cold temperatures. In the fall and winter, spiders might be found lurking around the corners in a house or basement. If a female spider is getting ready to lay eggs, she would need to catch enough food so she would have enough energy necessary to lay eggs. Then she'd need some place to tie up the eggs. For spiders that make webs, all this extra work would leave quite a few cobwebs around. So why are so many creatures associated with Halloween if they don't have a true nature-based connection to the season? Is probably because these animals move around at night. Imagine all the odd and frightening sounds that animals make. For some people who never saw nocturnal animals, hearing the screeching call of a barn owl would send shivers running up and down the spine. Cobwebs covering winter provisions would add some tactile creepiness to the dark cellar. So nowadays, decorating for Halloween means people can bring together all sorts of things that creep, flit, or sweep through people's imaginations. Well, mark your calendars for the Halloween Bash at Evelyn Access this coming Saturday, October 21st, and bring your family out for an afternoon of lots of fun. Beginning at 1 o'clock, the Mahaska County Conservation, along with the Friends of Mahaska County Conservation, will be hosting a variety of carnival games and contests for the whole family. The cost of carnival tickets will be used toward improvements at Evelyn Access Campground. Bring a decorated pumpkin for the pumpkin contest. Take part in a witch cackle or worm pie eating contest. So much more fun will be had. Mrs. Fox will grace us with her not-so-spooky storytelling talent right before a costume parade. At 5 o'clock, trick-or-treating will begin, and the evening will take off again from 7 to 9 p.m. for the night drive-through to see the sights of the decorated campground. We're asking for free will donation to take the night tour. The campsites will be decorated to the hilt with Halloween decorations. It is a sight to see. Anyone driving through the night tour can vote for their favorite campsite. Well, thanks for joining me today in Mahaska County's Great Outdoors. And join me next week while I'm at the Environmental Learning Center talking about bird feeding.